and welcome to the Keisha Podcast Show. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about what does a rainbow symbolize. And this is going to be a special podcast, and the reason for it is because today I was outside and I was watering my garden, and in the midst of the water appeared a rainbow. Quote, "A rainbow is an optical phenomenon caused by refraction, internal reflection, and dispersion of light and water droplets, resulting in a continuous spectrum of light appearing in the sky." So basically today I am going to go into the details about the rainbow. What does it mean if you see a rainbow? Quoted from mindbodygreen.com, it says, "Rainbows are beautiful symbols that serve as powerful and important messages of acceptance, good luck, hope, new beginnings, and communicating with someone." And it also includes communicating with someone who's no longer on earth. Symbolism, whether in the form of an animal, bird, or a natural phenomenon, is a way to receive messages that help. So after seeing the rainbow and the fact that I was watering my garden, I was like so overwhelmed. All I wanted to do is just research. What is this saying? What does this symbolize? Because this is my first garden, and I've never thought that a rainbow could appear just, with the spraying your garden. So rainbows are gifts that are full of positive signs and spiritual meanings. But what does it mean? What does it mean? There are so many different aspects of a rainbow. What does a rainbow symbolize? The sighting of a rainbow usually elicits feelings of awe, and that's exactly how I felt. I was excited. I was wondering, what is the message? What is the message? What is the message? I think I wanted to know what was the message more than anything else. Color symbolism is when a person or a culture assigns meaning to different colors. And as we all know, that rainbows have such a wide variety of colors, but the basic colors that normally you see in the main, focus of a rainbow, you're going to always see red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Rainbows hold rich symbolism across various cultures and beliefs. When you define a rainbow, you define the beauty. It's beautiful. It symbolizes. It's powerful. It's a very important message. Rainbows also represent integration and serve as reminders that all things act as one. Okay? Quote, "It's about bringing together the spirit parts and choosing to find balance, harmony, and love." What do you think about that? Balance, harmony, and love. I think that signifies something. What do you think? What does that signify to you? What does that mean to you when you think about the rainbow? When you envision a rainbow, when you see a rainbow? How many times when it rains and you happen to look up in the sky at the end of that rain and you see a what? A rainbow. How often do that happen? Because it doesn't happen all the time. They also say that rainbows have various cultures and beliefs. hopes, and promise. It says the universally rainbows symbolize hope, promise, and the connection between heaven and earth. Think about that. It signifies renewal and act as a bridge between stormy times and brighter days ahead. Brighter days ahead. What do y'all think about that? Brighter days ahead. Positive meanings behind the rainbow are considered gifts full of positive signs and spiritual meanings. I'm quoting this as some of the interpretations. They say one is acceptance. Because rainbows bring all colors together, they represent love and acceptance, overcoming personal attachments to differences in color. It says it represents beginnings. Rainbows symbolize new beginnings and transformations, offering a chance to start over, new beginnings. The first portion of this episode, when I first started the Keisha podcast show, it was titled Beginnings. The beginning, new beginnings. It also says happiness and wellness. They indicate good luck, happiness, wellness, and positive energy. I have been talking about happiness and wellness throughout my episodes. Integration. Rainbows remind us that all things are interconnected, encouraging balance, harmony, and love. And then it goes to say hope. After storms, rainbows serves as signs of hope, inspiring us to find joy and brightness on the other side of darkness. How many people believe that? How many people believe in the balance and harmony and love? Do you really believe that there's a brightness on the other side of darkness? Think about this for a second. The next time you see a rainbow, embrace its magical symbolism and remember that it represents more than just a colorful arc in the sky. It represents more than a colorful arc in the sky. Think about that for a second. Who wouldn't love spotting a rainbow in the sky? Those beautiful bursts of colors is always going to be breathtaking. Don't you think? I think so. They say that rainbow symbolism is symbolize hope, promise, new beginnings, equality, diversity in sexuality, and impermanence. Impermanence. Let me see what that means. Impermanence. Impermanence is saying rainbows don't last long in the sky, quickly dispersing after showing themselves. This associates them with impermanence and transience, making them a reminder of seizing the day and making the most of the time you have. I'm always saying embracing each day fully. Live life, live it fully. And that's how life should be lived. I'm going to always believe that life is supposed to be lived fully. I mean, why not? Why should you live it any other way than fully? Why shouldn't you do the things that you enjoy doing? Why shouldn't you, explore new hobbies, new cultures? Why shouldn't we do these things? New opportunities, change. Yes, those are things that we should embrace on a daily basis. I'm not going to go into the Greek mythology when it comes to the rainbows and the goddess, because they play a different role when it comes to that. And because I don't want to really go into the difference when it comes down to beliefs, because there's such a wide range of different cultures and beliefs. I don't want to perhaps say something that may offend a person or someone's culture, things like that. So I'm not going to go into it when it comes to the Greek mythology aspect of it. But that is something that you can explore on an individual basis when it comes to the rainbows. I'm not going to go into, but I am going to quote this. It's believed that humans, animals, and eternal beings like the rainbow serpent are part of the dreaming, which refers to an infinite period that starts with the world's creation. And the reason why I quoted that is because the times that we're in. Think about that for a second. We are in those times, in those days, where every time you seem like you cut on your television, your radio, there's something that is what? In relation to the negativity that's going on in the world. I mean, we have wars going on. We have world hunger. We have people that are homeless. We have rain now that's flooding parts of the world that would not flood at first. We have water that's appearing that's coming up in the desert, places that never had water. There are so many things that's going on in the world today. And when you think about that for a second, if we don't embrace change, if we don't embrace the things that needs to change, what do you think is going to happen to this society? What do you think is going to happen to the economy? That's another topic for another day. So I'm not going to go into it at this time beyond what I just did. The last thing that I want to include is when you think about rainbows, you probably wonder what does it mean? Because rainbows comes in different shapes and sizes in the world of dreams. And that takes me to what? Shaping the future. Shaping the future. Shaping the future. We always have associated the rainbow with the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You know, again, it goes back to being interpreted as a sign of hope, good luck, and fulfillment of a wish. Did I get a wish? Do I have a wish that's about to come true? Am I have been poured and blessed with luck? Am I about to receive the legendary pot of gold? I am wondering what and how I should interpret this beautiful rainbow that appeared when I was outside watering my garden today. I want to explore that. And I really do. Because I want to know what is behind the rainbow. Is it saying that luck is on my side? Is it saying that I'm about to come into a large sum of money? Is it saying that I'm about to open my business? I'm about to flourish? What is it saying? Am I supposed to be focusing on just one color of the rainbow? What's the special meaning behind the rainbow that I saw today? I have so many questions. I just want to know, what is it? 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 What is it saying to me? How many people have seen the rainbow? How many? How many people have actually taken the time when they see a rainbow and just meditated that on it for a second? What is this rainbow saying? What is the meaning behind the rainbow today? Every time I honestly have seen one lately, the first thing I ask myself, I wonder, is there a pot of gold at the end of this rainbow? You know, that's a question I've been asking myself ever since I was growing up. Because, you know, we always have heard that with the Wizard of Oz, you know how it was. You know, you hear that, it seems like in everything that you do, it's telling you something is telling you something. I'm not going to go into the political aspect of the rainbow, because that would really go really more in depth into it. But we all know that the rainbow has always been associated with good luck or rewards. And after all, we all know there's supposed to be a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. That sounds exciting. That sounds exciting. I want to take a closer, just kind of reinterrogate something for a second. I want you to realize that when I saw this rainbow today, I was watering my garden. I had cut the water on and I was just spraying my flowers, watering my garden. We had a hard rain that came through about 24 hours ago, and my garden got kind of messed up in the process. I had to kind of reshape some things, pull up some things, and just trying to, revive some of the things that kind of got messed up during that horrible, unexpected storm. And out of all the times I watered my garden within the last 60 days, because now it's honestly been 60 days since I began planting my garden, I never seen a rainbow. There never was a rainbow to appear. And the fact that it happened like it happened today, it made me wonder about this one political thing that and this is gonna be the only thing that I'm gonna say. It was a reminder, and I can quote you. It says, God's promise and the covenant he made with the earth as a whole. So seeing a rainbow is considered a blessing. There's a variety of fates, and it's meant to bring good fortune and happiness after a dark time. It's also a sign that you should continue to keep hope. No matter what happens, you should continue to have faith and belief and continue to strive for your dreams and your goals, and don't get discouraged. So that's going to be kind of like the length as far as what I'm going to say as far as from a political standpoint when it comes, because like I said, there's many different religions, and I respect people's religions and choices. So I don't really want to go into that on that level. But when you think about it, the Chinese mythology, when it comes to the rainbow, to them it isn't a path, but rather a way of fixing a problem. Do you think that? Do you think that rainbow today that I saw has just fixed the problem? What problem? What problems? Irish legend says that at the end of the rainbow is a pot where the leprechauns hide their pots of gold. Is there a pot of gold? What is the path to get there? The rainbow is in closing, I'm going to say, the rainbow is a symbol of hope, dreams, fulfillment, and happiness. It also stands for being true to oneself and getting in touch with the desires lurking beneath the surface. Perhaps we need to just take a moment and just think about our lives and just reflect on the good times. And sometimes all times are not good times, but we always should be thankful for each day. The rainbow represents this and pushes us to try and strive to what? Reach, achieve, and accomplish our dreams. Another thing that I want to leave with you is the rainbow is a symbolism, and it's related to intuition and self-awareness. It's important we follow our inner voice and remember that when God directs us, change paths if it doesn't feel like we're doing what's best for us. So sometimes in life we get to that fork in the road and we may have to make hard choices, but we have to make the choices that are best for us. So just remember that sometimes you don't want to not do something just because it may seem hard or difficult. Life is going to have many difficult moments. The road is going to always have difficulty. But we as human beings have to realize that we have to continue to strive and reach for our goals. And that's when it goes back to self-love and self-respect, because we have to believe in self. You have to believe in yourself, in your goals, in your capabilities in order to achieve anything in life. I've learned the hard way that nobody is giving you anything on a silver platter these days, or a gold platter for that. But I am believing in this rainbow. And I am believing in the things that are to come. I am believing in the joy and the peace and the happiness and the rewards that comes from having that faith, for continuing to just pressing forward. The reward that comes from believing not only in myself, but in the American people, because I know that we as a people, if we come together as a whole, that we can turn this economy around. And I know that what lies ahead is far more greater than the things that we have dealt with in the past. If I can just get everybody to get on board and just have that belief and just take that step forward, that's all it takes. Every time you walk, you're taking a step. But let's take that step together, but take it in the right direction. In the direction that's going to equal to the changes that we so need in this economy today, that's going to help not only save, but protect this nation. Think about that for a second. At the end of the rainbow, we're going to reap the rewards. Don't we all want that? I'm Keisha. Thank you for listening in to the Keisha Podcast Show. Thank you and have a good afternoon.